And got it. I don't know if we're on or not, but I'm going to assume we are. Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here today with Maddie and Maddie's mindful meditation. And she's also known as Mystic Moon Mama. And this is for August 30th. Now we're just about done this month. Thank the Lord.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's been a doozy. It does appear that September should be a little bit more forward motion and less. Let's drop this crap out of our system and go, so we can move into the fifth. And I know that's happening because I have a lot of people talking to me, telling me this is happening, and I don't understand. I thought I cleared it up. Well, you probably have. It's just sometimes you clear things up and you forget to move it out of your system. So now you get to move the dross out of your system. Okay, try it. You'd be amazed. All it takes is intention, and if you can't visualize, describe it in your mind. Because I know I run into a lot of people who cannot. And for me, I am a very visual person, so I'm going, how can you not visualize? But it's the full moon in
The
Pisces.
supermoon, super full blue moon.
Oh, right, it's a blue moon on top of it.
Yes,
Yay, just what we need.
yes, yes.
Does I know the Piscean? It's the last sign of the zodiac. So basically, it's an old soul sign.
Well, yeah. And you would think that because it is the last of that too, that it would be the last of its old energy, and we will now start going into
Aries.
something new and exciting. And
I keep getting for individuals. I have been getting. It's time to move forward, and I think I'm ready for it. And I know there's like Erin. She's getting married. That's moving forward. My daughter's getting married. That's moving forward. And Vero got married. She's moving forward.
mhm.
So, and that's the outward signs of it. So it should be good. I think that's what it means, that we're moving into a new energy now. But you know how bad it's been for the last couple months. I think that's partly because we've been going through the fourth dimension, and the fourth dimension's dreams and free ranging entities.
Mm,
So dreams can be good, and they can be, oh my God.
yeah.
And the entities can also be the same. They can be good, like angels, guides, etc. But they can also be alternatives. So a lot of people message me and say, "I got the info. I've got that you're going live, but I get it 24 hours later," which is, and they've been saying that on YouTube now for months to me,
Ha, weird.
which it's not fun, but it is what it is. So I don't know how to change it. I think they want dinero. Everybody else wants dinero. It's probably that. By the way, I want to tell you, you look really good today. I love your hairstyle and your face looks fresh and happy. I like it.
Thank you.
I know,
I'm not sure how I feel, but thank you.
but you look good. And you look younger than the last time we were on. So
Well, that's kind of funny that you should say that. um, so, a few weeks ago, a young lady told me that when I told her my age, she went, BS. She said, I put you at about 45. Which
nice.
I thought was very flattering. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I said that to my youngest granddaughter, Livy. I said, can you believe I said that somebody told Grandma she looked like she was 45? And she looked at me and she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, I get that. She goes, if I didn't know you and know how old you are, she said, she said, I'd put you between 45 and 52.
That'll young lady for
Oh, and
Mrs. Honest.
I said, oh, Livy, I said, and that's why you're my favorite. Ava was on the back, and she goes, hey. And I went, oh, I'm just kidding.
What? Oh, that's cute.
I love those girls. They might be attributing to this because we laugh a lot.
Yeah, well, I work with, as I said before, I work with a lot of people, and each time somebody lets go some stuff or hooks, that's how I know they've done it. Because if they suddenly becomes younger,
Mm.
and and they'll look in the, I'll say, look in the camera or whatever, or in a mirror, and they'll go, oh, I like that. So it's not just me that sees it, it's them too. So,
Right.
and I've listened more. I don't talk to that many people who are teachers, but other teachers are saying the same thing, that people who are on the spiritual path and actually doing the work, they are becoming younger looking. So I like it.
I will take it.
Yeah, if I can stay this age till I die, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't.
It makes it much easier to live to be 100, 120 if you look like and feel like I don't feel like my age whatsoever.
No, I rarely do, except when I don't sleep at night.
And I don't have any problem there. I'm out like a light every night. Mind you, I don't know if it's attributed to my sleeping aid or not.
They might, as
As
long as
I
warm.
do smoke pot. We'll put it out there. We're in Canada. It's legal.
Yeah,
Um, but I do after dinner. I will not a whole joint, but I'll throughout the evening in between 7 and 10. But I put lavender buds in it. I've read someplace that if you do that, it gives you a calming effect. And holy man, I think that's what knocks me right out cold.
I've heard that too, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it works. So if anybody out there is pot smoker and you have lavender buds kicking around, I'm
and
just
it's
going to,
legal.
and it's legal. Yes, that's the most important.
Oops, you're frozen. Dang,
I need to
too
check my
much
phone.
energy. Hi, Tay Tay. Got
Oh, we
you
have
back?
somebody on.
Okay. Yeah, you froze for a bit. Your internet connection is unstable.
Tell me something I don't know.
So what I'm going to say is, if your energy's off, if your energy's bouncing, don't let it bounce, because that makes the internet go unstable.
Who, me?
Anybody.
Oh, I thought I did something to shake things up, but I'm going,
Oh yeah,
oh,
I just know when I work with people and they get really high emotions, then the internet becomes very unstable.
oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if your emotions are high, balance them out.
Okay, I'll be right back again. My phone is going to die. I need to go and get my charger.
Well, while you're doing that, I don't know what I'll do. Hang on. I can show you what. See the latest decoration there.
I'm back.
And what else? I don't know. Can't see it very well, but I've got a new wolf. It's all pink and
Yeah,
blue.
you can see it
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. It's Maddie's birthday. When's your
tomorrow.
birthday, Maddie?
Tomorrow, the August 31st.
uh, August 31st. So you're definitely a Virgo. So
Yep.
happy birthday, Maddie, from all of us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to go to Vernon and have lunch with my two grandkids that I haven't seen for 5 years.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit bittersweet to meet them for lunch, but also get some of my daughter's ashes.
Yeah, but the container you've got for it is beautiful. And
It's not very big, so I hope she doesn't have a whole whack of ashes for me.
your daughter wasn't a very big person, so probably not.
Probably not, but that's all right. She goes, Grandma, I'm sorry. She goes, I don't have an urn for it, so you're getting them in a baggie.
Doesn't matter.
Like, that works.
It does. And thank you, Tay Tay. That's Maddie's birthday present, by the way.
What?
The dragons.
Oh, I can't wait to put it up there.
I hope you like it. I
I'm
still
sure.
have to put the things that lift it up.
What do you
Tay
mean?
says, happy birthday, Maddie.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And
Um, I know, so I put it on my Facebook page that I'm having a little get together at our local pub here on Friday night. And I said, for those of you that know how old I am, you don't need to be told again. And for those of you that don't, I'm just going to keep you guessing.
exactly.
What have you got flying around you?
Oh, when we open the door, the flies.
Oh, okay. So it is
I
an
do not
actual,
have a
I
fly
wasn't
swatter.
sure if it might have been an entity or a little spirit
No,
flying
it
around.
is, but it's the kind that you want to not have. And I don't have a fly swatter, and I'm not Gandhi. If I could get hold of it, I would get hold of it. But
I'm sure you would.
when we had no flies, the fly swatter was everywhere. I couldn't get rid of it. Now, and I need it. It's nowhere.
I have mine hanging in one certain spot all the time, and then when I bring it out to get the flies disappear. So
Yeah, of course they do.
I'm like, oh, here she comes again. Get the
Yeah,
hell out of her way.
yeah. I took a wet rag to them, and they vanished.
Yep.
Anyhow, we were talking about Pisces and full moon.
Yes, and I do have some stuff on it. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
So the second supermoon of the month will rise this Wednesday, August 30th. So it's going to be at about 6:30 Pacific Daylight Time, 9:30ish Eastern Time. It will be even closer to the Earth than the first supermoon of the month, the so-called sturgeon moon that rose on August 1st.
That's called apogee, isn't it?
What?
When it's close to the moon, it's apogee, I think.
I'm not sure. Supermoons describe full moons that occur within 90% of the moon's perigee. Perigee?
No, okay. Apogee would be farthest away, then perigee would be closest.
Okay.
I
Or,
got that from
or its
Benedict
closest approach to Earth in its orbit. So that's why it's the biggest supermoon, is because
Yeah.
this is the closest that we have been to it for I don't even know how long. To the naked eye, supermoons make our lunar satellite appear much larger in the night sky than normal.
You know, when I was in Culiacan, they had a super moon, and you think they're big here?
Oh,
They're humongous down in what is it? Capricorn, the Capricorn,
well, I would imagine they would
line
be
of
because it's
Capricorn.
so much closer to the equator, right?
Yeah. And yeah, it was blood red too, because there was so much dust. It was
That'd be amazing.
It's
That
almost
would be
like
amazing.
you could drive into it like a cartoon. Anyhow, I will shut up for a few seconds.
Oh, great.
What?
The next super moon, full moon, is September 28th, which is my sister's birthday.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's our dog's birthday the same day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They'll be 10.
What? Just
Yeah, super moons just makes the energy far more intense. So
well, it is interfering with me reading this. Stop it. Okay. Okay, we just read that. Supermans always appear consecutively. This year we'll see four of them. The first occurred the night of July 2nd. The last will happen the night of September 28th. The two August supermoons complete the set. The early August sturgeon moon is named after the term used by the Algonquin tribes in the Northeast United States to describe supermoons that appear around this time of year. On the last year's Sturgeon moon, the last supermoon was in 2022. It's not unusual to have a handful of supermoons in a calendar year, but it's rare for two supermoons to occur in the same month. When such a twofer occurs, the second full moon of the month is the super blue moon, which we did know. Blue moons do not refer to the moon's coloration, which changes depending on the conditions of the Earth's atmosphere. The moon can appear anywhere from brown to orange to purple to white, depending on what's floating around in the night sky where you are, which is what you were just saying.
Yeah.
According to PBS, the last time that two full supermoons occurred in the same month was in 2018. And the next time it occurs won't be until 2037. Wow. If you missed the first supermoon, now is your chance. As far as viewing, let me see, that doesn't. Well, that didn't really give any information, did it? I thought it was loaded with information, so that's why I saved it.
Oh, well, I was reading Astral Butterfly, and she had some information. Basically, she said that what we were saying before, that we're moving into new. Let's see, full moon at 7 degrees Pisces brings existential focus themes into focus, which means that a lot of the things that people have been focusing on, it's time to get the truth out. And I've heard that a lot about truth. There is some sweet serenity about Pisces. It's called complacency. No, we don't worry about that. Okay, so there's two things. There's either there's there are two types of Pisceans, and the one is the one with unconditional love and sacrifice, or the other one with betrayal and treason. And a lot of people are feeling that right now.
I know two different Pisces, and that is exactly, one is one way and one is the other way.
Yeah, and I think that's also the energy. So Pisces energy, we often feel that the great forces at play. Is it channeling medium okay. There's an important distinction between sacrificing and letting go. We let go of negative beliefs. We let go of what's rotten or no longer useful. And it's also a time to look at and realize certain relationships have played their course, and it's time to let them go. And which means, of course, that there's other relationships that are coming in, because if you let something go, there's something new coming in, right? So that is a huge theme right now. There's a lot of people who are getting married and finding their people, and there's a lot of people at the same time. There's a lot of letting go of that which no longer serves. So Pisces versus Virgo. So how do we reconcile the opposing energies on the same axis? So Virgo is, I have a plan. Pisces, I have a dream. Virgo wants to do things right. Pisces wants to do the right thing. Oh, I like that. So there's a dance right now. And also I find a lot of people are not understanding the difference between societal viewpoints and what feels right to them. So that would be the Virgo would probably be societal viewpoints, and Pisces would be the what's the right answer. How do you handle that conundrum? Because you want to do the right thing, but you're also moving out of Well, society says that we're supposed to go to church on Sunday, wear long dresses that come down to our knees, and etc., etc. And you want to wear shorts and you follow the spiritual ways. Well, how do you deal with that? Because you're Virgo, obviously.
You're putting me on the spot here.
Sorry.
I don't know how. I just
Follow your heart.
yeah, it's just what I just do what makes me happy, and I don't really care what other people say, or you don't like it, don't look.
So then, in other words, you're a mature Virgo.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So I know, like
I
Libra.
used to. I used to care a lot
Yeah.
about what people thought, and like everything like that. Now I think with age, yeah, it just comes
I don't
with.
think it's age. I think it's spirituality. Because how
I
many
thought,
times have you met old people that say, no, 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 you can't do that. You can't do that.
yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I guess maybe it comes with spirituality and just
Knowing who
not
you are.
knowing who you are, and not conforming to what you think other people think you should do.
Yeah, that's the whole trick, right? And what happens when you're a business person and you're in society's full view, and that you make your money through the people. Then
Well, yeah,
that's
see,
another
and I
side.
think that would be in a whole different thing that way. I
Yeah.
don't have that to worry about, so I don't really care. But yet, I do have friends that are out in the business world still and going, man, I can't wait till I retire because I'm going to be just like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, I think the fact that I don't have anybody out there watching my every move, and
Oh, they might be watching your every mood. Doesn't mean you care.
well, that's true. But like I meant in like a business world or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like to
Business
kill
is
my business, yeah, I probably would not do half the things and say half the things that I do.
probably not. So there's also the aspect of the full moon conjunct Saturn at 3 degrees Pisces. And if I sound like I know what I'm doing, I don't. I'm reading it.
I hear you. I did hear that Virgo and Pisces energies are going to be merging with this full moon.
Oh,
Someplace. I can't remember where I read it, but it's
but that
Virgo and Pisces are opposite,
yeah.
apparently, on the scale of
So like
astrology.
Libra is opposite of Aries.
Mm,
So when you do that, this is what I've been told, you mirror the opposite sign too.
hmm.
So with
Because a lot of my astrology that I've been on, and tarot card readings on YouTube that I'm listening to tell me to also listen to the Pisces one.
yeah, and people mistake me for Aries, which I find quite humorous because I'm not. But the full moon in Pisces will raise questions around sacrifice. What do you need to sacrifice to achieve your soul's mission in life? The thing about sacrifice, though, is if you do it, and people think that sacrifice means you do it and you give up something, but it truly doesn't mean that. If you sacrifice and you give up something, then you're ready to let it go. If you give up something and you're not ready to let it go, then you don't truly sacrifice it because you do it with ill will.
Hmm.
But if you're willing to let it go, you do it with a sense of grace. And so you want to sacrifice things with a sense of grace, because then you don't have that, oh, I didn't want to give that up. I really like that. And you don't have the attachments to it.
Right.
So that was one I learned years ago, because I had this sweater I loved and I gave it to somebody. And afterwards why did I do that? I really like that sweater.
I did exactly the same thing. I gave it to the thrift store, and then we went out for lunch one day, and I saw a lady wearing it.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, why did I give that away? I love that sweater.
Uh, exactly, you know. So if you give something away and it's a sacrifice, but it's not done with good grace, don't do it.
Yeah.
You only sacrifice when you truly, truly want. I think
Well, then it's not hard. It's not hard when you're ready to give it up.
yeah, and that's the way it should be too. It should be done with a full heart. I love that you're going to love it in my stead because I'm fine without it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
So I have a little full moon affirmation for us.
Oh, cool.
It is under this blue full moon in Pisces, I embrace the tides of change and release what no longer serves me. I trust my intuition to guide me towards healing and growth. As the moon's energy amplifies, I am filled with creativity, compassion, and a deep connection to my inner self. I am ready to let go and welcome the abundant blessings that flow into my life. With each cycle, I become more attuned to my dreams.
That's exactly what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So I think
Oh, here's another little one too. Full moon in Pisces, August 30th, 2023. The full moon in Pisces puts us in touch with the exquisite realm of the non-visible, the cosmic dimension of life. The ego mind can keep you in fear. Your higher self is never in fear. Pisces is a wrap-up sign for deep soul purging, completion, and cleansing. The magic of Pisces is the magic of the heart. This is a heavenly time for purification. The way there is through the heart.
yeah. And the thing about fear, if you're in fear, back off.
Mm. And we're in Mercury retrograde too.
Well, that's till the 3rd. No,
That
that's till the 15th. It's
goes
the
until the
Venus
15th.
retrograde that's till the 3rd.
Mercury retrograde presents its share of problems for many people. Stop and take stock of what you need to do. Keep things simple and focus on extreme self-care. Be mindful of your thoughts and actions and try not to succumb to the negative perceptions of others. This period will end before too long and will likely catapult many of you forward in unexpected and beneficial ways. Use this time to the best of your advantage and prepare. As we've heard many of you say before, you've got this. Your soul has you covered too. So, and in this time too, do not start anything new. Do not sign any new contracts. Don't buy any new cars. Don't buy computers, technology of any kind.
Don't get married.
Yeah, not a good idea. No, you're not supposed to get married in the Mercury. Didn't we go through this before? Unless you redo your vows.
Yeah.
Unless you redo your vows 1 year from the date on your anniversary. Renew your vows.
Yeah. That's what I've read.
Or get your marriage certificate before Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Right? That was what we were discussing that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were going through a lot of things. I think there's like 7 planets in retrograde right now.
There's a lot of them, right? It's just, I think Chiron is in retrograde.
Chiron. Yes.
Chiron.
One of those, Kate.
Yeah. And anyhow, the thing, which means that I think in that case, it simply means that we get to go back and look at our healing.
Yeah. Well, it's to redo things, revisit, revise, redo.
Yeah.
You can sign contracts as long as it's not new. If you're ending something, then, and you've already been working on whatever it is, then it's okay to sign the contract.
Well, I had to redo my mortgage. I had a limit. They gave me a limited time, and yeah, wasn't thrilled. But I get to redo it next year because I only signed up for 1 year.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I'm sure the interest rates are crazy right now.
Well, I pay $80 more a month now. I will when it kicks in, which is kind of stupid because the mortgage rates are starting to come down again.
Are they? Oh, good.
Well, I don't think they'll stay down, but by next August they should be back down.
So I think I've got another 2 or 3 years before I have to rewrite here.
Well, you should be fine by then.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
But yeah, but I usually do a 5 year up and
Yeah, I think that's what we do too. And we got it in on the last ones where the interest rates were like next to nothing. So we locked in for those 5 years.
yeah, of course. And I have $52,000 left to pay.
Come on, God, let me win the lottery. I'll pay that off for you.
I keep wishing too that I could win the lottery.
And say, speaking of which, so Mercury retrograde is always usually pretty good with me.
Yeah, but
especially in the money department.
yeah, for darn sure. I have to say, yeah, for you. But it depends where your signs are in the Mercury retrograde, because sometimes I fly through Mercury retrograde, no problem, and other times I'm going, crap, what happened?
My ruling planet, so. And I think Jupiter.
Jennifer says, happy birthday. Hello, beautiful ladies. Happy full moon. Happy birthday, Maddie. Love and light.
Thank you.
Decock says, good evening. And Tete says she's been trying to care less about what other people think lately. Once
very freeing. It is. It's freeing to just.
It really is.
Just go out. I don't care if you don't like it. Don't look at me.
Exactly.
I have a meme on my phone, and it's these two women talking, and one woman going, "I would be more authentic to myself. I'm just scared of people judging me," and the other one going, "The only person that's judging you for being your authentic self is you."
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's the thing,
I think I sent it to you, Mom.
I don't remember.
I also sent you.
I remember being in my 20s and not even. Why does this always happen?
It's a habit. It's a Murphy's law. Murphy's law is if something can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Wow. Nobody ever phones, ever. Except for now it's, I don't know, people looking for money, I guess. Because my phone never rings. I talk to everybody on my phone, my phone, like my iPhone. So my home phone, my landline, very rarely rings unless it's something important or doctors or appointments like that. Well, except for when I'm on here with you.
It's a Murphy's law. We have to. And are you Irish? Do you have Irish genetics?
I do have some Irish in my background. Yep.
Okay, so there you go. It's the Irish, luck of the Irish.
Huh. Yeah. So what else have we got going on other than all the planets and?
I don't think we've got anything. I think it's time for us to let go and let. What's that saying? I know it's not one I use because.
Let go and let God.
Yeah, that one. I don't use that very often because I prefer to use the universe rather than a specific. Just because we cater to whatever religion's out there, right? But at the same time, it's apropos. Okay, I should let you go because we've been chatting I have absolutely no idea.
What time did we come on?
We were a little late because I was a little gone.
Well, it was just full moon kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a Mercury full moon, and
Jupiter, Neptune, and like there's Chiron.
all of
Like
them.
I can't even remember how many planets are.
I think you were right. I think it's about 8.
Yeah.
And be careful, don't.
It didn't go out. Well, that would have been something to see. It poof. There goes Maddie's hair just in time for her birthday.
You really do want to keep your eyebrows and your hair.
Ideally, yes.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
well, and once again, I just blind picked my meditations, so
It'll be 100% accurate. It always is.
I hope that every other one seems to resonate. Let's hope this one does.
Oh, I'm sure it will. 100%. Guaranteed. All right. I'm out of here. Namaste. Namasko. Thank you so much, Maddie. I'll talk to you afterwards and tell you how great you did. Bye.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah. No, but it's 2, right?
What?
You always do well. So I will just tell you how great you are. Bye.
Take a little bit of the Palo Santo smudge. Ask our ancestors and our spirit guides and angels to join us in this meditation. I don't know if you know what Palo Santo is, but I highly recommend it. The smell is just divine. So I'll just put that there. All right. If you could please close your eyes and take in a deep breath and slowly exhale. Take in another deep breath. Exhale. Relaxing your muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feeling more relaxed with each exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sinking further into your seat. Every cell in your body releases more relaxation. It runs through your veins, flowing into your heart. You can feel your heart pulsing the energy of love through you. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next breath in, see a beautiful green light come up through your feet. See it come up your legs, swirling around your knees, up your thighs, taking any pain and any tension. This healing light goes up your body, continuing into your abdomen, your stomach, your chest. You can see the light come up your back. You can feel a warmth intermingling with this glowing green light. It feels so good. The heat is following the light through your body, making all tension slowly release. You can see the light continue up into your neck, and your face, You feel everything relaxing so much more. The light reaches your head, and you can see an explosion come up through your crown chakra, flowing out, showering you with all of the healing, ease, love, and joy you deserve and need. You can see the light like an egg covering you. You can see the light go down to your feet. There is a cord growing down into the earth, deep into Gaia's heart. Your loving, healing energy is being called upon. She sees the world needs love and healing, and she calls upon you to join in the unity with other souls of your magnificence to bring healing and love to all beings. You see yourself standing in front of a very large fire pit. The fire is so large and bright, it takes a few minutes to focus. You see many people all gathered around the fire, handpicked by Mother Earth to assist in sending the healing we all need. You are presented with drums. They are handmade with great care and love. You get such a feeling of peace washing over you. You take the drumstick and hit the drum. Soon, everyone is joining in, and it doesn't take long for everyone to get into sync. It's like you have all played together regularly for years. The drums start off very softly. Excuse me. With every beat, you can feel the vibration go down into the earth. The longer you beat the drums, the louder it gets. The more you can feel the vibration go into your heart. You can see and feel all of these amazing energies go through everyone standing in this ring of love and healing. The energies are so powerful, it's so intense. You open your eyes to see a powerhouse of this beautiful healing light collect through the crowd, gaining momentum, swirling up high into the night sky, shooting high into the universe, and wrapping the earth with love, peace, and joy. You hold this feeling deep into your heart, passing it to every earth-bound soul. This brings you so much contentment and happiness. And Mother Earth can feel this to her core. She is very pleased with the momentum you have all graciously helped with. Taking a deep breath, slowly exhale. Mother Gaia asks for one last request. And a few times a day, she would like you to stop and see the loving, healing aura around the world. Hold it in your vision and in your heart. This will keep us going forever. We are the healers for the earth. And with that, I'd like you to slowly come back. Give your hands a little shake, your feet, maybe shake your shoulders. And welcome back. And I'd like to thank you very much for being here this evening, as always. Yeah, with that, happy full moon. Go out and set your manifestations and hold the energies. Ground yourselves if you need be. And if you don't know how to do that, just visualize roots going out the bottom of your feet and down into the core of Mother Earth. And that will help you. So with that, my heart feels your heart. And please don't forget to spread the love. Namaste.